Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Just a quick video I wanted to make. I have a podcast, we have a podcast episode coming up in a couple of weeks with Annie Duke. Annie was the 2004 gold bracelet winner for the World Series of Poker. And she wrote a book called Thinking in Bets. And it's a great conversation, but there was something about it that I wanted to share with you, which I think is very powerful. I've been thinking about this concept a lot, and it's the concept of decision quality. So how much are your decisions quality decisions? And what basically that means is that we often focus on whether or not a decision was the right one or a good one based on the result. In poker, this is something called resulting. Poker is a wonderful prism through which we can look at the world. Life is like poker more than it's like chess, as you'll hear from this conversation. And basically it's because we have to make decisions under circumstances of uncertainty in life, and that's exactly what the game of poker is all about. And the concept of decision quality is the opposite of what's called resulting, or focusing on the results. We can make a decision that turned out to be fine, or turned out to be the outcome was good, but it was not a quality decision. Perfect example, and maybe an extreme example, is we could drive home drunk and survive that and wake up the next day and be fine. That doesn't make it the right decision. If we attach the outcome to the quality, or gauge the quality of that decision based on the outcome, then that would not be the prudent thing to do. Similarly, we can take a decision and it might not work out because the future is uncertain. We don't know how things are going to turn out, but it was still a good quality decision. If we think it through, if we do a number of things, take a number of steps, it might be a quality decision, but we tried something and it didn't work out. It might be we, at the time, thought it would be a great decision to change jobs, move, get in or out of a relationship, whatever, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. It doesn't necessarily mean that the quality of the decision was not good, but the outcome wasn't what we aspire to, what we wanted. And sometimes I talk about the zone of disappointment versus the zone of regret. The zone of regret being a bad decision, something that we didn't see coming, we should have. But the zone of disappointment might be that we tried something, we knew the risks and it didn't work out, but it was still good to try it. And that's a very important concept. When we make a decision and we attach the outcome to that decision, we focus too much on the outcome, which is, let's face it, the outcome is uncertain to a lot of things. Then we're doing ourselves a disservice, because if the thing worked out, then we could attach some wonderful skill to what was essentially a bad decision, causing us to get a false sense of confidence and maybe repeat the same thing. Or we could have taken all of the measures that we possibly could have. We made a quality decision, we executed on it, and it just didn't work out. If we attach the outcome to that decision and focus too much on the outcome, then we will lose confidence and we won't make the right decisions in the future. So just wanted to leave that with you today, the importance of decision quality. What's the quality of your decisions? What is that like? Are you focused on quality of decisions versus the outcome? Are you focused on the process versus the outcome? I found it to be a very powerful concept in this conversation. There's loads of really good stuff in that podcast conversation that will be released in a couple of weeks, as I say. So do look out for it. In the interim, check out Annie Duke and check out her book, Thinking in Bets. We'll be back soon. Bye for now.